Hello and welcome back to my channel. This is going to be a fun video. I'm going to show you some of the things that I'm going to pack for my upcoming Europe trip. And I am filming this first time on my DJI Pocket. All right, as I was saying, I am filming this on my DJI Osmo Pocket Gimbal 3. I think that's what it's called. I'm gonna put the link in some clips of it. But it is pretty neat. Right now it is tracking me and I'm doing my little thing and it's like keeping up. Oh, you saw one of the items. But I don't really have a studio, so I'm doing some decorations, just some photos up there, some of our magnets to the places that we've been to. Ooh, don't drop it. But let's get this started. It's pretty neat though. You can control it through your phone, infinite Kellmans. But you can start, stop. There's all these filters and stuff. It's pretty neat. Anyway, this is one of the things I'm taking right here. It came with a mic, which is pretty cool, a DJI mic with a magnet, or it could clip, but it's a little more discreet this way. And I got the creator combo, DJI Pocket Osmo Gimbal 3 creator combo. It comes with this mic basically. And this can also snap into it. It has an extra battery. But let's get this video started. Like I said, my upcoming Europe trip, I have purchased a lot of things, went a little over budget, and purchased items that I think are necessary for our European trip in the dead of winter, the coldest month, which is January. First and foremost, I have a pretty bad back. As you can probably tell, I don't know if you can tell, that's kind of dumb to say that, but my back, lower back, I think a lot of people my age group, a lot of people suffer from back problems. Sitting on the plane, traveling, I'm taking this. Now, some of these items I'm gonna mention, I will not be able to really link. I guess I could link, but this I got at Target. I'm sure you could find it other places, and it's the TriggerPoint travel roller, I guess. It's real firm, but it is kind of soft. It is pretty thick, but I roll on this. My lower back, you can kind of lift your bum up with your legs, lay on the floor, of course, carpet, hopefully something soft. And also when I'm sitting somewhere, like say on the plane, I can just put this at that lower part of my back, and really it helps alleviate that stress, because if not, my back, it forces you to kind of sit upright too. That's what I kind of do with it while I'm traveling. Then when we get to the hotel room, I can unpack it, or on the cruise ships, I can unpack it. And then as my back gets irritated or starts kind of hurting, I can roll it out in the mornings and the evenings. Actually, I'm gonna try to stop saying literally. Literally roll it out with this roller, and it has different kind of prongs and ribs on there to help kind of hit pressure points in the muscle system. It does kind of help you crack your back. I'm not a doctor, so this may not be good for everybody, but this was about $35 actually. It's just kind of a pipe with some dense foam around the side, but I need it, and it's smaller. They have a big one that's like this big that you can like a whole body roller, but I can't take that. So I'm gonna take this, and I'll be able to put stuff inside, you know, if I need something to put in here. Takes up space, but I can cram clothes or something in there while I'm transporting it. So back solutions, definitely this is coming. I guess that was number one, or is the gimbal number one? I say the gimbal. Anyway, I'm not really numbering these. Along the line of back and comfort are shoes. Shoes are really important, and I spent a lot of money on shoes. A lot of money on shoes. My first pair of shoes that I'm gonna probably wear are Hoka's. Some of you know what Hoka's are. They are a little dirty already at the bottom, but they come with laces or with these. I'm gonna leave these because I like these quick kind of connect kind of things. Let me tell you, these are a game changer. Let me put one of them down. The amount of comfort that they built into these shoes. Now, I'm not like in a brand deal with them. I don't have a link that'll make me money on these, but I highly recommend these. I think they're really meant for active people, runners and stuff. It's very firm, yet comfortable. It's squishy in the right places, but it's not so squishy that it's like bad for your feet. And it helps my posture. The way I found these, I never even heard of them. We were at the ER recently. Those of you who follow us on TikTok, no big deal, just a small rabies scare. And I noticed about 4 of the nurses and the however you call them, the fine people who work in the emergency services, the doctors and whatnot, very important people, by the way. Support them, be nice to them. They work long, hours. I noticed them wearing these shoes and I didn't really even see the name brand. I think I saw them on one pair, but they just looked comfortable. Like when this part hit the ground, they raved about them. Some of them said that they're on their feet for like upwards of 12 hours or more. And that's kind of similar to what I kind of do professionally and then also recreationally. We like to walk around when we're in places. So I'm taking those. And let me tell you, I've worn them out. The most comfortable shoe I've ever worn. Those were about $160. I will say that. I think, and I got some on clearance. I don't even remember. I think they're Travelers. There's so many options. They have a good quiz on their website, like that narrows down what you're looking for, waterproof or running, hiking, everyday kind of thing. I kind of found something that was on sale and that I like the colors and it's really comfortable. Along those lines, more shoes. You all probably heard of them. Have not worn these out, but I'm gonna pack these. These are Allbirds. I don't know if I wanna pack both of them, but I got 2 pairs of those Allbirds. Now what's great about Allbirds is they are, I believe, machine, maybe they're washable, but you can put them in a little bag once you've worn them and they squeeze, they pack down to nothing, but they're really comfortable. I will say they're not as comfortable as the Hokas. Now these are more for like, I'm not gonna be on my feet all day, but I guess you could, but the traction's not as good as the Hokas, on these pair at least. The Hokas are a little dirty, so forgive me, but you see these are actually legit like running shoes. So as far as outside, I think I'm gonna wear these. And these might just be more for around the ship and whatnot in different places that I'm not gonna be on weird terrain or ice or anything like that. These are mesh and like really breathable. They're not waterproof. I don't think they're kind of water resistant, or at least this pair here that I will not say they're not the prettiest shoe. This one has a little more traction. And this is a wool actually, and it's supposedly water resistant. Now I'm sure if I submerge my feet, it may not, but it is like one piece, and I really think it is, because it doesn't have like an opening here. So as long as you've got your foot in there, it is somewhat water resistant. So this might be something I wear on a very rainy day, because the Hokas I don't think are waterproof. They're kind of mesh top. So I do recommend these. If you follow Kara and Nate, they recommend Allbirds, and that's why I ended up trying them out. I bought these on clearance as well as that orange pair, and they were both together a little cheaper than the Hokas. I do recommend investing in a comfortable pair of shoe. Maybe you already have a brand in mind, a brand that I am going kind of uncharted waters because I haven't worn these for like days on end, and I don't want to get them all dirty yet, so I'm not really breaking them in. I am going to bring my flip-flops, which these are dirty, but I wear these at any time I'm not wearing those shoes. These are from the Amazon store. I do have a link for these, but they're high arch support, really high arch in there. This part right here, perfect for plantar fasciitis, and they've held up really good. These were about, I believe, $27, so 30 or something like that. Not too bad. Okay, that's the feet. Feet, back, water break. And now this water break is brought to you by an expensive bottle of water that was BOGO at Publix.
Refreshing.
Let's get into, while we're kind of on clothing, let's talk about, it's gonna be cold. Sorry for the noise, but however you say this company, Sheen? I ordered some Sheen on our last cruise. The metallic clothing, those of you who followed us, and it's in some of my videos on the Celebrity Ascent. I got 2 sets, a dark gray and a light gray, but they're basically long johns. They don't have a button fly, which is kind of different. It just kind of, I guess, you know, this is supposed to be under your clothing, or at least in your room. I have worn them. They are comfortable and they're really soft, and the price was good on these. So it's like a matching set. They can become like pajamas once you're in your room if it's too cold, but I'm gonna wear these as a layer. And I was willing to risk the Sheen because of the price. I think each one of these was like $10 for a pair, which I've gone to a store at the mall and it was on sale. They were $11 each, the separate, so the bottom and the top. I have them in that color, and then as well as this dark gray, more of a black color. That's just gonna be one I'm keeping. Well, I can probably start packing now actually, now that I'm showing this stuff. I'm gonna get everything together. What I like to do is get everything together. I'm gonna take in like the day or two before. I don't like to pack too early. I want my clothes to smell fresh. I get everything washed, and then like probably the day before, maybe the day, I don't know, we'll see, I get everything packed. I ordered a 3-pack of turtlenecks from Walmart. I don't have those linked, but they had a pretty good deal for 3, because when you go to buy turtleneck, they're pretty expensive this time of year in the winter. See, we did this wrong. We should have probably prepared for this cruise a few months ago when things were still on sale, winter clothing, maybe like half a year ago. But in those of you who follow me on TikTok will know I invested in a really expensive, for me, expensive jacket from Cotopaxi, this brand. if I'm saying it wrong. Again, not sponsored. I don't have a link with this, but this is a reversible jacket with a lot of pockets, tech. It packs down small, that's why I got it. It has a good hood. It is, I don't think it's waterproof, but it is like, you get a little bit of a temporary thing with the water there if you're not sitting in it all day soaking. But it you know, I can put this in my carry-on, and I don't mind if it looks wrinkled because once I'm in it, it's gonna puff back out. It has these cool, like a retro color. I tried it on in my TikTok outside. It was windy and cold, and it instantly cut down on the wind, and I felt warm instantly. That jacket is not that thick, but the linings and the materials they use are really high quality. Now you can buy Cotopaxi in like REI and different high-end sporting stores. I'm really happy I got this. This was on sale. This was $105. But yeah, I am really excited to debut this baby in Europe in the freezing cold. And I'm getting hot right now because I put on all these lights. The reversible aspect of it is pretty cool too because I can change my look without changing jackets. And I reuse my SHEIN bags. You can kind of squeeze the air out of them. They're not space bags because they have a hole in them, but then you can pack it and cram stuff in there. But I'm probably gonna end up putting shoes in these bags. While I'm talking about kind of rain, this is from Walmart, and there is no link or anything. I went in the store and got this in the clothing apparel area. And a lot of you may know about London and like different parts of Europe being dreary most of the time, actually. Anyway, it's an umbrella. It's a 2-person umbrella with a carrying case that kind of has a little backpack thing. So you can sling this on your back, kind of like a sword. I'm taking this. This will fit in my luggage, not my carry-on, because my carry-on is going to be a backpack. Well, actually, I might take a carry-on plus my backpack, like a personal item. We are flying on British Airways going. We did have to pay for luggage, which was a SCAM. Anyway, bad luck. Maybe I already broke it. Oh. It has 2 straps, one at the top, one at the bottom. But it's a big, as you can see, 2-person umbrella. I'm really excited for this because I have a feeling we're gonna need this. It has the wind thing in there that supposedly, allegedly helps stop it from like blowing backwards, I believe. I am excited about this. This one was, I think, $17. So I don't think it's that expensive actually. And the brand is Misty Harbor. Misty Harbor. I got just a new, like a plain color. They had like blue and red one. I almost got, but I'm like, that's gonna look with that jacket, that's gonna be a little too much. So we got this one, and here's the carrying case. And that way you can carry it all day, and it's not that big of a deal because I tried it on, and it's really, you can either whatever, but on your back like a backpack. And it's not heavy at all. Or you can just hold it. So that leads me to, let's go ahead and talk about, this is the Tentacle. This was featured on Shark Tank, and this was a gift this year for me from my mother and father-in-law. So you can put your smartphone, it kind of will stretch here, and you can put your smartphone in there. Oh, not emergency call, yikes. But it can like rotate easy, and there's no like mechanical stuff. It's all whatchamacallit. It's just kind of things, and then right here it's just rubber plastic stuff. And then these have suction cups on them, so you can suction them, and anytime it's like rotating like that, you just tighten it down. It's got little screws there, and then it will be sturdy. You can bend these pretty easily, like around in the video someone had it around a tree, like a branch. But I thought it was interesting to get some cool shots, so I'm taking this. Thank you for my gift, by the way, guys. And it doesn't take up much room at all. You can turn it this way, fold these down, or you could just take this off, actually unscrew this and pop this off. So yeah, I'm taking the Tentacle. I think these were actually, I think like $30-something, $33 or $34. And we each got both of them, so thank you for that. That's a great gift. Great gift, it's different. So that will pack down, that won't take up any room. I can throw that in anything. So the Tentacle. Another important thing is power adapters. Now, I looked in the cruise ships. The cruise ships in the room, the stateroom, already have the 110 or the US plug. This has, what I like about this is we will have all these USBs if we put it into an international outlet. And the way you do it is here, very faint. I don't even know if they'll show up here. It's gonna track on my face. But there's little options here. So like UK, which that's gonna be our first place. You push, and it's gonna pop out the UK portion. So UK plug, bam. And then to pull it back, it can't just pull back, so you have to push a button here, and then you can pull it back. Now, and then we'll be in the EU or the European Union. So Italy and whatnot, and that's that one right above it. Those prongs that you've probably seen in a lot of cruise ships. So it'll pop in, then we can either have US or other ones, and then also these USBs, which are pretty cool. There's also the US, of course. We know what that one looks like. It's the most underwhelming of them all, actually, which is, and then the Australian, the AU, which is kind of like the US. It's just a little nub of a thing. I personally like that. Like that, you know where the plug, like it feels more secure anyway. So yeah, an adapt, I don't know, but I'll put a link in it because this is from the Amazon and I'll have it in my Amazon store. That is going to be an affiliate link. It won't cost you anymore, but if you're interested, it had really good reviews and it seemed pretty cheap, and there's multiple colors to pick from. It is kind of bulky, but I guess that's the problem. It does contain a lot of pieces. I don't know if those of you in the past, I had one that before that had all these little pieces you had to keep track of, and they would plug into each other. This is a lot more streamlined and you can't really forget it because of the color. And anyway, I recommend this, at least for now. We haven't tested it yet. After that, of course, is Lonely Planet. You may have heard of them, our pocket guides to Rome and London. We will be in those cities for a couple of days before and after our cruises. So I read some great reviews about these, and like, for instance, in London, they have the hot areas here, where if you want to hit up like a certain area that has a lot, like, let's go here for today. Tomorrow we'll have time, we can just hit up all this. It's also a fold-out map. Oop, that I might have just ripped a little bit. I ripped it, but it's basically the major streets and everything here. And then a walking tour of a certain place on the back, and then a detailed map of Hyde Park, which I guess is a pretty big park there. I have been there once before. I don't remember much. Like, I'm not gonna know my way around, but I thought that was pretty good. These were like $9 each on Lonely Planet, and I bought them through the shop app because I had some points in there, or money in there, so they were a little cheaper. So I got both of them for about 15 bucks with free shipping. The Rome is very similar, same map. I've been to Rome also once, but these were 20 years ago, almost the date that we're gonna be there. So it's pretty interesting to see how different I am, and of course the cities are gonna be. It does have a QR code here that you can download an app, and you can digital guidebook and planning tools. It's pretty cool. There's great reviews on them. They have bigger, you know, regular looking kind of books or brochures that are kind of longer, but I kind of like these because I can just put these in my Cotopaxi Jacket pocket and walk around with them. Each chapter there's a detail map. For instance, like this is St. Paul's and the City of London, and this chapter is British Museum, and then like there's best places to eat, drinking, hours, events, festivals, like different things, different times of year, which is pretty cool. I don't know, I'm excited to get to use this. I got to remember to use it. That's my problem. Not just pack it away and forget about it. But Lonely Planet pocket guidebooks. I'm really excited that I found these, and I'm gonna take these. We're getting down to the end, and I know this is long, really long. This is the backpack I settled on. This is gonna be, I might try to make this my only carry-on, but we do get a carry-on plus a personal item. But this has a lot of different compartments. This was on Amazon, and I don't really remember the price, but I'll link it. But it has a laptop pocket back here, right? Yeah, there's a laptop pocket back here, and it's padded. There's a lot of pockets in here. Then there's this middle pocket. Maybe it's this one. No, this one, like, you can pack a lot. You can open it up, pack shirts, and then I think cram them in there. Like, I'm gonna put my stuff in here, my jacket, because I'm not going to need it here when we're getting on. Maybe a pair of sweatpants to kind of sleep in on the airplane. Of course, shorts, because I never know if I'm going to be hot or cold on the plane. We will be getting, you know, pillows and blankets, so I may not pack the sweatpants because I'll be fine with that. But yeah, I'm excited for this. This is a pretty good backpack because comparable things with like name brands were like 50 to 80 bucks. This was definitely under 30, I want to say. I could be wrong about that, but there's great side pockets here for like my glasses, which are important for those of you who use glasses, with of course a little spot there to put, you could put your external power. I don't think people use iPods anymore, but your music stuff. It has a good pocket here for like your passport and whatnot, which I'm gonna use that for sure. And then another up here, this is probably more for like the glasses, but here's a little pocket here. There's this pocket with more organization built in. You know, a mesh pocket here, a little clip, if you have keys or something you want to grab quick. Cards, maybe this is a better place for the passport. But yeah, I'm very happy with this purchase. This is by BAGSMART, and this is available on Amazon. It does have the luggage strap, so this will go on whatever I'm wheeling through the airport, which is great, or through the cities if I don't want this on my back. But yeah, I think it's a pretty good bag, and I'm excited to use this. It was pretty cheap. Last but not least, hopefully I'm not too loud. I see the mic thing is turning on. This mic is Bluetooth, by the way, which is pretty cool. Here is my new luggage. Let's move back here. I guess I gotta move my head by it. It is by Traveler's Choice, and this one was a little, it's a trunk style. It came with this protective Velcro. Yikes, oh gosh, oh my gosh. I'll put pictures of it. Good handles all throughout. It comes with built-in TSA lock, approved lock, so you just, I already picked my code. I guess it doesn't matter. These locks, I mean, you could just pull them open. But I like that it came with this custom, not custom, but for a travel, so it doesn't get all scratched up. The last time I bought new luggage, it was kind of expensive. And the minute we landed and I got it off the belt, it was scratched, cracked, and maybe this will get cracked, but I hope not. But here's what it's saying. It's saying 86.3 liters, pack more, 5,262 cubic inches, corner to corner. Adjustable shelves inside, super tough, hard shell, 100% polycarbonate. And the wheels, guys, the wheels have really good ratings. As you can see, I've already taken them on some journeys, testing it, but they are really like wheels. They're like rubber wheels. And I've had a bag, we've seen wheels disintegrate as you're going over pavement and asphalt and all that stuff if you're wheeling it. Let's take a peek inside. Let me open my secured bag if I remember how to do it. Wow. I'm really interested in this trunk style of luggage because similar bags cost like $200, $300 minimum. But as you can see, this was a 26-inch bag. They have a 30-inch option. But here is like, these are adjustable. So there's like Velcro along here. It has a strap here to strap everything in. It's adjustable. With this, you can put things in here. It's like a pencil bag almost from school. And you can also just take that off. It looks like it snaps on. But I'm excited to do this. I want to like stack everything up, because packing it this way, it should help it not get too wrinkled. And then this side also has storage, not as much as this side, but there is some here for like certain things, like more jackets, sweatshirts, the shoes probably I'll put in here. Maybe I'll put the shoes down here, because I bet you I can cram both of those, what am I trying to say? The Allbirds down here, packed. And then I'm excited to try this out. I'm really excited. I think this is a good choice for me. Let's make sure this is tucked in here. Let's zipper back up. I do like all the mini handles too. Like there's no wrong way to pick this baby up. There's a handle there, handle here on the side. There's even a little lip here to hold on to. Traveler's Choice, and I forget the name, but I'll have a link for this. Whew. All right, when I start sweating, it means it's time for the video to end, guys. And I think I've been looking at myself on the screen the whole time and not at you, because there's a little screen on this. Let's end off here. These are some of our travel magnets. We have a lot more, we just gotta find them, and that's one of the things we collect while we travel is magnets. But what do you think about these items? Do you think they're must-haves, especially to Europe? I think they are. Let me know some of your must-have items when traveling international, especially in the winter. That's mainly what I'm kind of looking for. It is a little too late for me to order anything, but maybe it's something I currently have lying around, or something I can get at the airport or in transit to the airport. I don't have much longer. I have about 10 days, and that's of the point of recording this video. When this video comes out, which will be, I think, the 14th, I'll have less than 10 days. So I'm real excited to go, of course. Just let me know, what do you think are must-haves for international travel and cold international travel? Should I do a carry-on too? I might try to just do the check bag and then my backpack and put like essentials in the bag, that jacket of course, another change of clothes, and then my electronics. We'll see. This camera's a lot smaller to pack. I do have a little case, and if I have to, I can carry that. What do you think? Tell me down below. Anyway, also, if you made it this far, you might as well subscribe. After doing a little bit of research, I see I think it's like almost 90% of you. I thought it was only 70 something, but it's like 88 or 90% of you who watch my videos are not subscribed. It's free. And if you want to do more, you can hit the follow, but I don't, that costs extra. Just subscribe, comment, like. It really does help this channel grow. It pushes it out to more people, but go ahead and subscribe. Take this time and subscribe, like, and thank you for watching and sticking out with me. And I love this new camera. I recommend it. I really recommend it. See you soon. I'll have another few videos here in the US before the international ones start coming out. But thank you for watching. I'm gonna do video series about the airplanes, different airplanes we'll be taking. We'll be taking British Airways, American Airlines, Swiss Airlines. I think that's it. But stay tuned, and I'm really excited. This is a big trip for us, and I hope you join us there. Thank you again. Bye. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. If you can, go ahead and smash that like button and subscribe to see more. Bye.